Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into the impact of Brexit on banking regulations in the UK. As we all know, the UK's decision to leave the European Union has brought about significant changes for the financial industry. Let's explore some of the key post-Brexit banking regulation changes and how they've transformed the landscape for financial institutions. Loss of passporting rights. One of the most significant repercussions of Brexit is the loss of passporting rights. Previously, UK-based banks enjoyed the privilege of providing financial services across the EU without seeking individual approvals from each member state. However, post-Brexit, this automatic access has vanished, leading to new arrangements for serving European clients. The loss of passporting rights has driven UK banks to reconsider their strategies and realign their operations. Many institutions have established subsidiaries or branches within the EU to maintain market access. Introduction of the Temporary Permissions Regime, TPR. The UK implemented the Temporary Permissions Regime to reduce the immediate disruption brought on by the loss of passporting rights. This allowed EU-based financial firms to operate in the UK and vice versa, while seeking new regulatory approvals. The TPR provided a crucial lifeline for businesses during the transitional period, ensuring continuity in financial services and preventing a sudden drop in market accessibility. Dual regulatory compliant. With the UK now having regulatory autonomy, banks operating in both the UK and the EU must comply with two separate sets of rules. This creates a challenge for institutions to navigate and adhere to different regulations, potentially increasing compliance costs. To mitigate the burden of dual compliance, banks are investing in technology and streamlined processes to ensure efficient adherence to both UK and EU regulations. Data protection and data sharing. Brexit has also impacted data protection regulations. As the UK is no longer part of the EU, data sharing arrangements and cross-border data flows have undergone changes, requiring financial institutions to comply with both UK and EU data protection laws. The UK's regulatory approach to data protection post-Brexit has influenced global discussions on data governance, and the nation has become a major player in shaping data policies. Changes in capital and liquidity requirements. With its newfound autonomy, the UK can now adjust its own capital and liquidity requirements for banks. While this provides opportunities for UK banks to be more competitive, it could also lead to diverging regulatory capital requirements from those in the EU. This flexibility in capital and liquidity requirements has attracted new investments and financial institutions to the UK, bolstering its status as a global financial hub. Shift in regulatory alignment and cooperation. Post-Brexit, the UK and the EU have been working on new mechanisms for regulatory alignment and cooperation. Establishing cooperation agreements between regulatory authorities facilitates information sharing and supervisory coordination. Despite initial uncertainties, the UK and the EU have forged stronger ties in regulatory cooperation, enhancing financial stability on both sides. Fintech regulation. The fintech sector has also been impacted by Brexit, with the UK introducing initiatives like the Fintech Sandbox, which allows innovative fintech companies to test new products and services in a controlled environment. The Fintech Sandbox has propelled the UK's fintech industry forward, fostering innovation and attracting global talent and investment. In conclusion, Brexit has undeniably ushered in a complex and evolving regulatory landscape for the banking industry in the UK. While it has granted the UK greater control over its financial regulations, it has also challenged financial institutions to adapt to new uncertainties and navigate the complexities of operating within the UK and across the EU. As the financial world continues to evolve, the industry must remain vigilant and innovative to thrive in this post-Brexit era. That's it for today's analysis on the impact of Brexit on banking regulations. If you found this video informative, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.